Where individual stock trading ideas are concerned, I would want to buy Reliance Capital in the cash segment at 345 levels. I would hold these long positions so initiated with a stop loss at 342, expecting to book profits at 351 or into the session, whichever comes first. My second trade would be a buy on Grasim in the cash segment at 2,440. I would hold these long positions with a stop loss at 2,418, and I would expect to book profits at 2,470 or end of the session, whichever comes first. In the future space, I would want to buy August futures of Maruti at marginal declines to the 1,396 levels. I would hold these long positions so initiated with a stop loss at 1,384, expecting to book profits at 1,415 or end of the session, whichever comes first. I would repeat my earlier warning that all fresh long positions should be initiated on curtailed volumes.
I think for today, I like IndusInd Bank. That's a good base formation out here in IndusInd Bank. Strong support around the levels of around 370 or so. Give some time and space. We should be able to see minimum levels 405 or even higher in the days to come. The second stock that I like is L&T. I think L&T after a long time is showing some signs of resilience and looks like L&T has a strong support around the levels of 785. Give some time and space. It should be able to go to levels closer to around 835. So looks like L&T also is up along with IndusInd Bank today.
My first pick for the day is ICICI Bank. It's closed at 892. It's managed to go over its 10-day moving average, which is about 890 just yesterday. The candlestick pattern is of bullish engulfing, and I think if I were to keep a stop loss of just about 1.5% and take a target of closer to 927, I think I would like this to be my strongest pick for the day. I have my second pick also from the banking sector, which is Kotak. So it's closed at 659, a stop loss of 650 and a target of 688 is what I'm looking at. Well, for the F&O strategy, I think one can, if this is for people who want to assume a little more risk than the normal stocks. So something like a Jayaprakash Associates, which has fallen drastically, which is now actually showing a slight pullback coming up to about say 35, 36 levels. So it's crossed its 10-day moving average, which was around those 3280, 3285 levels. So I'd keep that as a stop loss. It's in the F&O, it's closed at 3335. I think one can play it towards 3550. If one wants to look at a slightly longer distance, if the market can sustain, it can move up sharply to 38 to 39 levels because that's where the 20-day moving average is. But I think since it's a very high beta stock, I think a short 1 or 2 day strategy, buying it at 33.35 or lower with a stop loss of 32.80 for a target of about 35.50.
A sell in Chambal Fertilizers, stop loss 37.50, target 33. And for F&O traders, I would use every bit of a correction to buy a Tech Mahindra August futures, stop loss of 13.20, target of 13.70.
Well, Nifty for the day needs to stay above 56.60, resistance at 5.742 and 5.786, support at 5.616 and 5.534. Now, the weekly level that I gave on Monday was 55.90. As long as we stay above 55.90, some sort of positive bias can continue. Bank Nifty needs to stay above 9858. CNX IT needs to stay above 7941. BTST from yesterday, Reliance Communication was a buy with a stop of 128, target of 140. United Spirits was a buy with a stop of 2350, target of 2440. Axis Bank was a buy with a stop of 1100, target of 1160. Fresh calls, Natco Pharma has again broken out post a sideways move. This is a buy with a stop of 595, target of 640. Infosys is a buy with a stop of 3030, target of 3200. Idea is a buy with a stop of 165, target of 180. KPIT Cummins is a buy with a stop of 130, target of 150. Ambuja Cement is a sell with a stop of 179, target of 165. And Coal India is a sell with a stop of 274, target of 258.